just in time because we're going to get like an emergency react out there, okay? Because I've just seen, as I was scrolling for something fun to do on Numbers Company, I thought, hey, let me go and find something to do. I noticed this, and let me tell you, I can already guess the entire plot for Season 3, or 3.0, or 3.x of Wuthering Waves based off this 1 minute teaser, okay? Now, I'm sure you've already seen this before, but let's just kind of go through it. Starts off with Frozen Wasteland. If you played 2.8, you understand this is kind of the build-up to it. Really nice. Looks cool. I'm excited for snowy regions in games like this. Especially with like a void storm going over. However, this character here made me go, oh god, no, please, no. For the love of God, no, please. It's Cyrene from Honkai Star Rail. And if you know me, Star Rail, you've seen my thoughts about Cyrene, and I'm not looking forward to this. Now, granted, I am somewhat very critical of Wuthering Waves' story. I don't think the story is like spectacular in any kind of way, but it's very solid for what it wants to do. But the entire plot, and we're going to skip ahead actually. This is basically Cyrene, okay. Here's the plot for 3.x. She has been rejected by the world. She's the voice on the radio that's like, the universe has rejected us, but obviously we're the rovers outside the confines of the universe. So it's just, that's going to be it. We're going to rescue her, we're going to bring her back into reality. The problem is, it's just going to be Rover. It's like, how'd you do that? Well, I'm the protagonist. And I think that's what's going to fall flat. We've already seen the gameplay leaks over on PlayStation 5. Gameplay looks solid, I'm going to be honest. I have some gripes there, you'll probably see in the other video. But more often than not, it's going to be great. Now, the big problem is, it's kind of given. Like, he's reacting to a motorcycle almost running him over. This is cool, though. You get to see different perspectives of the rovers. You know, male, female, blah, blah, blah. This is all fine. It's all going nice, all going smooth. Lune's not reacting to her whatsoever. So you already know for a fact nobody else is interacting with her. And then we keep going. I'm just going to skip right to the end. Of course, only the rover can see her. In fact, let's...
Classmate.
Here's the new classmate. We've just transferred in. And obviously, we look at Cyrene 2.0. What is it with these games hitting version 3.x or whatever and going, hey, do you know what we need? Pink-haired waifu. That's going to be the main focus of it. What is it? It's like we all have like a unanimous agreement to go, hey, do you know what we need? This one trope. Now, granted, she's probably going to be an amazing character. Wuthering Waves, you like it or hate it. Sometimes, more often than not, they don't drop the ball. I've said that completely wrong. But more often than not, at least in my opinion, and you can feel free to disagree, absolutely, they do nail it. Now, you might not be the biggest fan of the story, it might be like generic, cliched, you're clearly not the target audience for certain patches, like 2.8 for example. That's perfectly fine. It's just, you can already tell what it's going to be. Pink hair waifu becoming essentially God. Yeah. It's like, oh, Lahai doesn't have a sentinel. May I present to you the sentinel in question? It doesn't have a sentinel because they've been wiped from the universe because of the Frenodian in there. In Lahai. And I'm just thinking to myself, that's the overarching plot. So hopefully the rest of it's going to be, absolutely stand out. And obviously you get like the little glimpses of, Mornay, whatever her name was. I'm sure it was Mornay. You get this handsome, Adventure 2.0, very excited for this. Male characters in gacha games, oh my god. That's like seeing a solar eclipse. It's very fucking rare. Almost blinding. But I'm excited for it. I'm just not excited for the fact you can already kind of tell where it's going. Let's be honest. Now, hopefully I'm wrong. Hopefully I'm really wrong. Like I said, I'm very critical about the story because for all the good the story can do, you get things like 2.5 and 2.6 where it's just well, maybe not 2.5, but like 2.6. It's just kind of like, and it breezes over it. Like, they'll have a strong first patch, and then, or like phase 1, and if phase 2 hits, and it's like, it's kind of boring now. They didn't really hit. It was something like 2.0 or like 2.2. They were peak Wuthering Waves story for me. I don't think this is going to reach it. That being said, I'm very excited about the new region, hopefully. Snowy areas. We actually get caught in some blizzards as well. That'd be cool, like, traveling on the new motorbike all throughout snowy regions and whatnot, blizzards. You get the void storms. I want the environment to be a part of it. Like, you've probably seen, I compared the old 2D platformer segments in the gameplay leagues as Sonic the Hedgehog. Very Sonic vibes. Which I'm very excited for, and I hope that becomes not just like a dungeon you can explore here and there, actually part of the game. Think Shadow of the Colossus, kind of. Yeah, Shadow of the Colossus, that's what I'm going for. Regardless, let's just, this is like one take, by the way, so if there's any fuck-ups, feel free to point and laugh and go, ha, you made a mistake. Yeah, like, comment, subscribe, and I guess I'll see you in the next one. Stay refreshing and all that, etc. Blah, blah, blah.